Hey, we're live. We're here.
We had some technical difficulties.
We're trying to do something new and it didn't work.
There's always next time, though.
Can everybody hear us today? Can everybody see us? Thumbs up. Yes, no. You're here.
Hello, where did you get Bill painting from? I don't know what that means.
Can everybody hear us? Are we live? Hello. Let me do a check.
Loud and clear. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. A couple days late, but Merry Christmas.
All right. Derek said he can hear us, so I guess we're pretty good. So, all right, today we're going to start off with our wind down Wednesday for the last one of the year.
Except we're not really drinking wine tonight.
We're drinking coffee tonight because I don't know if any of you guys are out there traveling with us. I know I talked to Katiwampa travelers on the road today, and 95 was a bear.
So most people would want to drink tonight.
Yes. No.
And we're in Florida, guys, and it's cold. And I know, Stevens, before you tell me how cold it is in Ohio, it's not cold like that, but it's cold. So I'm having hot cocoa.
So she's having cocoa. I think I'm having something. What am I drinking?
You have a mocha.
Okay, have a mocha.
Coffee and cocoa. So let me just tell you a little hack I saw, and so I tried it tonight, and it was pretty good. Total side note. Heat and froth your milk in a coffee cup, and then you just drop a couple of those little Lindor, whatever they are, the little chocolate truffles down in there and let them melt, and then you have hot cocoa, whatever flavor you want.
So our sponsor tonight, even though we're not drinking it, Tiffany,
is still Summercrest Winery. We're just not going to crack this open, but in 2 weeks we will crack it open, and we might even have some people with us for our live in 2 weeks because we're at a park where we know lots of people. So, might be fun in a couple of weeks. But we just got here today, so we didn't have time to plan anything fun and exciting.
So make sure if you guys are out and about in Tennessee, you stop by at her winery. Make sure that you harvest host there if you harvest host. While we're on that, yes, she is a harvest host, but while we're on that, I just want to let you guys know, and Tiffany just bought one. Passport America right now is ending their lifetime membership the end of this year. They have one heck of a deal right now going on. If you use our link, I think it's how much was it?
Tiffany, how much? It's $120 off. So it's $100 off for anybody. If you just go to Passport America, it's $100 off. But if you go and use our link, it gets you an extra $20 off. So $120 off of the annual price, which brings it from $399.
Tiffany, tell us how much it was. You just bought it.
From $399 to $279. Pretty sure.
So they are not going to offer that anymore after this year is up. So you only have about 4 more days, whatever New Year's Eve is. That is over and that is gone. So we have used it over and over and over again. All you do is use it 3 or 4 times in the rest of your lifetime and you paid for it. So I would just go ahead and get that Passport America lifetime membership if you can. And we do have a link to help you save a little bit of money. So off of that, I just want to let you guys know that before we get going. So,
Tiffany, what's wrong with my curtains? Are you talking to me? Because I'm a little confused. But you got me looking back at the window trying to figure out what you're talking about.
So who is traveling today? Is anybody traveling with us out there at 95? I was scrolling through Facebook right before we came on here, and I saw all kinds of pictures
of Joe Schreiber
of 95 all jacked up. Our trip yesterday from home, which is, of course, Virginia, to Yemassee, South Carolina, was only supposed to take about 5 hours. It took us 8. Our trip from Yemassee to Florida today was supposed to take us about 5. And we did okay until the last 50 miles. And all of a sudden,
it seems like the camera that we were trying to use just quit. So sorry.
Traffic was a bear. And
it seems like we get to where we're supposed to be an hour away from where we're going. And that's when all hell wants to break loose. Not with us, just traffic in general. People just stopping in. I'm sure there were wrecks, but we never saw any evidence. Well, one yesterday, it wasn't even a wreck, guys. It was a tractor trailer. We were coming south. He was going north. Looked like he was probably in the left lane and had to get on the brake really quick and swerved to miss somebody because there was no other car there. But he got off into the grass and the mud and just like slid down into the ditch. So Didn't look like any damage to his truck. Just waiting on a very expensive tow truck, I'm sure. But everybody had to stop and look at it, and like nobody was hurt. It was just a truck off the road.
While we were driving today, I came up with a great idea.
Oh dear.
2 people should be on the road. Truck drivers, because they have to get our stuff to all the department stores or Walmarts or Home Depots or the food or whatever it is, and full-time RVers, because we have to get from north to south. So if you're not one of those people,
What about the people that are going to work?
take the back roads. You guys know the back roads better than we do. I want to go on straight down the main roads. You guys take them back roads. Our campers don't fit the back roads sometimes. So give us the main highways. You guys go on the back roads. You guys know them better. But if you're not a full-time RVer or an RVer, or if you're not a truck driver, get off the road.
Joe and Andy, they went to South Carolina today too. She said the same thing.
Yes,
12 hours turned to 8.
It's just been a bear. And then the weather.
And I know the
rain,
Cattywamples, I know that they were traveling today too.
The rain was terrible this week. It's just, but we're here and we're done. And I don't have to drive anywhere for a little while. We're here at Oak Alley, which is, I don't know if you guys saw our video that we did here when they started building this place, but we're here for she always has to play with stuff. We're here for a couple of weeks before the Tampa show. So if you're coming to the Tampa show, let us know. Give us thumbs up, highs, whatever it is on the chat. Let us know you're coming to Tampa. We'd love to meet up with you guys. We are going to be here for a couple of days. And for New Year's, we're heading to
Margaritaville.
Going to Margaritaville for 3 days.
So who in that little sidebar there has ever been to Margaritaville? Because we've never been.
There's a couple of them. Which one are you going to?
Auburndale.
So Auburndale,
Florida.
So if you've been there, let us know so we know what to expect. And then we come back here to Oak Alley until the Tampa show, and then we're at the Tampa show from there on out. So anyway, let's check and see what everybody's talking about over here, because it's moving around some. She's skipping. You can read them better than I can.
Well, no. So Doughboy has company. Rude. But we will miss you anyway. Traveling. Oh, Smootson moved on to whiskey. Good for you, dude.
No, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm going to bed early.
I'm going to tell you what. If he had whiskey in that glass, I don't think he could even stay awake up another half an hour, because
the last 2 days
have been hard on him. I did offer to drive, though.
Not in that traffic and not in that rain. Sorry.
Whatever. Joanne Schreiber says hello from Wisconsin.
Joyce Nichols says she
spiked eggnog. See, that might be good too. He doesn't drink eggnog.
I used to make my own eggnog back in the day. My grandmother used to get the nutmeg and the eggs, and we'd mix it all up. We'd make our own nutmeg. But I don't. I'm out of that now.
I only like it spiked, and I just buy it from the store.
Now, Derek just put the link on there for Passport America. So if you guys want it, scroll back up to the top. That's the link to get you guys the lifetime at a cheaper deal.
Cattywamples talking about how crazy the traffic was, because it was just stupid.
Yeah, so we talked to them a couple times, and we were sending pictures back, and I think they were about 200 miles behind us, but they kept sending us like the same pictures, all the same cars. Everybody was stopped. I think I did that.
Yeah, that's some new thing. You have to hold it still.
There it is.
It goes. Can y'all see that?
I'm not drinking, really.
I think the baby does that a lot when we're FaceTiming. And the first time it happened, and I said, "What was that?" My son acted like I had 3 heads when I said it. I said, "There's like a little bubble that came up, thumbs up." He said, "Well, you must have done that." I said, "I didn't do anything, but I think the baby did it." Nothing bad to say about CMA.
I know what CMA is. It's Country Music Awards. Is that what you're talking about? I didn't watch any of them, so.
Yeah, and so can we all just take a minute to say kudos to Andy, because she drove first time today with their RV. And in the rain. I'm assuming rain, because we hit some rain and that stupid traffic on 95. So you go, girl. Good job. Hey, Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome job. Yep. Booze and sleep. I'm glad we don't have to do it again tomorrow. I'm done.
Yes, we're done. We're here for a couple of days. We have a lot to get caught up on. We've been slacking.
We were home. We were home for Christmas with the kids and the grandkids, and
we've been slacking for a couple of weeks now lately on our. We have been slacking ever since Lisa had her shoulder done. So Now she can.
It can't always be my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault, but now she can put her arm all the way up and do what she needs to do. Now that's the wrong arm.
No, it's not.
So we're gonna get our things together now. We are starting to work hard on our caravans, our crawls, and our campouts now. So we've been on the phone a lot lately with Blue Water to get all the campouts straight and together. As you guys know, I let it out of the bag early, and next year, 2025, what is this year? 23, 24, 25. It's going to be the 0 to 0.
But it's not really 0-0. But Dead Boy's not on here to correct you, so you can say 0-0.
It's close enough. We're going to Maine to the Florida Keys on our caravan in 2025.
We're going from Florida Keys to Maine.
Whichever. In 2026, as I was driving today, I come up with a thought of where I want to do for 2026. And after that, we'll see what happens.
Can we just get through 2024 first?
We'll see how it all goes. So my mind has been moving. So we have a plan for next year, the year after, and the year after that. So, yeah, so that's on my mind more than anything else right now. I'm trying to get the campouts and the caravans going. Remember, Endless Caverns Campout, I think we only have like 15 sites left. So if you're wanting to get in there, you need to get it now because it's going to fill up. And once it's gone because they don't have any more sites. So if
they do have a couple of cabins, though. I just want to throw that in there because I don't think cabins were on our list. So we can add a couple of cabins. So if you have friends and family, like last year, all our kids came and they got cabins. So you have friends or family that want to come, or maybe you just don't feel like toting your camper, or maybe you don't RV. Or
if you don't want your kids or your family in your RV and you want them to get their own camper, own spot. So they are dog friendly. All of the Blue Water properties that we go to are pet friendly. Yes. So you can bring your pets. So
May 1st through 5th are the dates for Endless.
So come join us for that one. This one's going to be fun. Pigeon Forge is our last big one.
Don't ask for dates on that.
We don't have the dates going on for that right this second because she hasn't really opened it up yet. But Pigeon Forge is going to be our big one. And I'm going to tell you, if you're going to do the horse farm in October,
that's filling up fast.
That one's filled up fast. Now we do.
That's great.
We do have that great big field, but I don't want it so big that it starts getting impersonal, whatever you want to call it. The horse farm is getting full fast. So if you want to do the horse farm, that was easy. You email us at FindUsCamping@gmail.com and say in the subject, say horse barn party, and get on that as quick as you can. Because once that fills up, I'm just going to stop that one. So,
I just need to ask, did any of y'all get any cool RV stuff for Christmas?
See, we did a post on that yesterday. You know that you're a full-time RVer when your kids say, "What can we get you for Christmas?" and you ask for
new sewer hoses and a new toilet seat.
The toilet seat is the Mac Daddy.
It is amazing. Who thought? If I would never have believed if anybody told me you're going to get a toilet seat for Christmas one year and you're going to love it.
So who has a toilet seat when you pick it up? It's got all those little lines all in it, and you can't clean that thing. You go a little bit, and you got to stop. A little bit, you got to stop. A little bit, you got to stop.
It's like little sections. Who even thought that was a good idea?
Some woman.
No,
I'm sure.
No, someone who wasn't cleaning it.
So we end up replacing that with a brand new lid and a seat that looks like your home one. I'm gonna tell you, that thing's heavy too.
It's wooden and it's Dometic, so probably it costs more than I don't know. I don't really feel like
than a toilet.
I don't really feel like it costs more than a good toilet seat at Lowe's would for your house. But the problem is the back of our toilet has like the little, I don't know, some little pipe that comes up on the back. So a normal toilet seat won't fit, doesn't cover up that piece. So Dometic makes one that does. And it's a slow close and it's flat on the bottom except for the little nipples on it that hold it off the porcelain. I don't know that that's the right term, but you know what I mean. So when the kids said, "What do you need?" Well, we don't need anything that causes any weight that we need to carry around. Couldn't think of anything for the truck. And I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting this new toilet seat. And the last stop before they asked, excuse me, Jimmy said, we're going to have to get some new sewer hoses. I got one that's got a little hole in it. It's starting to leak. And one of the connectors has gone bad. So we got other things for Christmas, but.
So who on here got the best Christmas gift? Let us know what did you get for Christmas? Was it something RV related, something not RV related? Who got the best gift out there? Because I think as a toilet seat, that's one of the best. I can't get rid of that. One of the best gifts you can have. So let us know, what did you get for Christmas? Share it with everybody. Don't be afraid. We're looking
Got rid of the toilet and seat before we left out.
Brian Smoot said he got the time off for the horse farm.
That's amazing.
Did you email us yet? Let us know you're coming, because that's the easiest way for us to keep track. If you let us know that you're coming.
You can keep talking.
What are we doing?
I'm looking for a link for somebody right there.
Derek can find your link for
Before Derek's asking for the link, so
Derek,
I'm pretty sure he didn't find it for me. Yeah, I don't know.
So Brian Smoot said he got cash. Yeah, cash is,
cash is always good.
So let's talk about Christmas gifts real quick. It's easy to give cash, easy to give gift cards, and we do that. Don't get me wrong, but our daughter is one of the best gift givers. I think
she listens, and I will say, before her, my aunt Millie was like the best gift giver, because she would listen throughout the year.
Yeah, but I don't mind listening. What I tell somebody, I said, I don't care if the present cost $1, but I want you to think about it. So we had really good. One of our kids, of course, they got us the toilet seat in the sewer hose. Another one got us that picture frame thing, where you can upload pictures. So wherever we are, internet, they can upload pictures for us. So when we come home, it says picture upload, and you hit the button and you see the new pictures. So we think that's pretty cool. I think we're going to get one of those for our camp out. So when the camp out is there, we can have it sitting up, and you guys can upload pictures to it, so you guys can see new pictures scrolling through there. So I thought I've been looking at them, and that was a pretty cool gift.
Yeah, you never know what my children might upload. So we're liable to come home from dinner, and God knows what kind of pictures we might have.
And then Emily, she really thinks hard. Her gifts aren't all that expensive, but they're ones that you really, really think about. So one year we used to do a lot of smoking, barbecues, and all that kind of stuff. And she found these things that look like bear claws, and she just, for $1 or something now, and you just put them in there and you pull the meat apart.
Yeah, like they sell them everywhere now, but this was before they were really a big thing. Like, we'd never heard of them. And she ordered them. This will tell you how many years ago it was. She ordered them off Wish, and it was when Wish had first become a thing, because she was very young and she didn't have a job. She didn't have a lot of money. So she had ordered them off Wish. And we just wish they made it on time. They came a few days after Christmas, but it was funny because she was young, but she thought about that, because she knew that Jimmy did a lot of smoking, so he would appreciate those. And he did.
This year, she bought me a keychain, and I was able to replace my old keychain that I've had
since before she was born.
Yeah, long time.
It was a safety award when he worked at Verizon, back when people had home phones.
So the front part of it just says,
"Love you,
love you," and on the back, we used to play a game when she was real small, and it said, "Love you more, love you, all the pieces I won." It's hard to see here, but
yeah. So
now she travels with me everywhere we go with this. So it's just one of those, those things you don't think about. These are the gifts that you really care more about than the brand new car, the brand new Jeep, or the brand new truck or something. So,
okay. And yes, can we pause for a minute? If you're not following Raising Wild Berries on anything, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, you need to go and follow them. And you need to watch the video about Emma, I can already say Autumn, getting rice for Christmas, and was super excited about it because it was priceless. All right, let's see.
Well, there's a backstory on the rice too, so
it's just funny though. Oh, Blackstone accessory and cornhole bags.
Well, good. You need to get some new bags. Hopefully they help you play better, Ray, because I'm tired of beating you every time.
Oh, here we go,
Ray. So hope this helps you, buddy.
You play once a year and you get lucky.
I win every year, every time, though. So it's just like, I'm almost getting tired of playing.
Uh-oh. Mike got a portable pizza oven. That's what I'm talking about.
in it.
An inverter plus parts for from himself. Dan and I got a trip to Dominican Republic. Kicker is that we return on the 23rd. Oh, well, I hope the trip was fun anyway. And COVID, they say, isn't as bad as it used to be, so maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. I'm sorry for you guys, though.
Lisa Pink. I like how you change your name. It says Lisa Pink. That's pretty cool. I love my picture frame. Mine's by Nick's Play. I don't remember who makes mine.
It started with an S because I remember on the box.
Who was it? It was Skylight. So it does pretty cool. So
oh, Joe Schreiber got coloring pencils and a large coloring book. Yeah, I like that too. Oh, and vodka. There we go. Chilling at the campfire. Yes, you need to get the Passport America before the end of the year. It's a must. Or it's going away.
Yeah, once it goes away,
from Wisconsin.
It's gone. Once that lifetime membership goes away, I think it's just 1 year, 3 year, 5 year. And I know we bought the 1 year for 5 years and wasted a lot of money. So it's worth it.
I can't see behind that.
Beat Jimmy in the Keys.
Did Derek beat you in the Keys?
No, we didn't play the Keys.
Emily beat Mason in the Keys.
Yeah, I might have to post that video where Emily threw the cornhole bag and it stuck on her hand and it knocked Mason right in the head.
Hit Mason right in the head. Like he walked right into it. He was a good sport though. Uh-oh.
I can't say because it's mine.
Ray Weinberger. So. I beat Jimmy in the Keys. So somebody said they beat you in the Keys. Did y'all play cornhole? Oh, at Fiesta. Yes, we did. Outside the restaurant.
Oh, dude, that doesn't count.
No, you can't say it doesn't count when you lose.
Those boards weren't even, they fell down half the time.
I mean, they were crap.
Some of them were up in the air. Some of them were down. No, they didn't.
Everybody had the same disadvantage.
Okay, Derek, I'll give it to you, buddy.
You were playing on an even playing field.
No, it was nothing there was even.
That was
part of the problem.
He was just better at adjusting.
Yes, just like bowling, Derek.
A good bowler can adjust.
Just think, in a couple more months, we're going to go bowling again. So, but yeah, you won, Derek. I'll give you. See, it slipped my mind. So,
Tiffany, we do love the picture frame, and you can see it when we see you at Margaritaville. I don't know how easy it is to upload, but I can just tell you this:
it's real easy.
The kids gave it to us Christmas Eve, and by the time they all left, like within 5 minutes, they had all uploaded all kinds of pictures. So.
All you have to do is, and I'm not going to put this email out because I don't want to see a bunch of stuff out there, but we set up an email for it, and you just email the picture to it and it goes straight to our thing. So when we get the one for the campouts, everybody will have the email address and you can send them over. That way we can load that up and we can have that playing at all of them.
See the little violin.
Really, Joyce? I thought you and I were friends.
I know, Ray. He's a sore loser, right?
I'm not a sore loser.
It sounds a lot like it.
I'm not a sore loser.
When I win, I won. When I lost, there's a reason. It's not fair.
It's just like bowling.
That's a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser. Derek won fair and square. He beat me. It's just, I mean, there was people walking in between us and stuff. When we
Same people walking in between him.
Only when I threw it, though.
Yeah. Whatever.
So anyway, who is ready for the new year? Who's ready to get this year past? You know, it seems like we do that every year. So glad this year is over. Can't wait to start next year. Next year is always just like it was last year. I don't understand. It never changes.
You're going somewhere new this year.
Yeah, we're going somewhere new, but like it's just the same thing. It's like, thank God 2021 is over. Thank God 2022 is over. Can't wait for 2023. Here it is. Can't wait for that to be over so we can start again in 2024. So
John and Donna are checking out. Good night, guys.
Y'all drive careful tomorrow when you're headed down to Florida. But yeah, it's just, I'm ready. We'll say it. I'm ready for it to be over and start something new. And
what are you going to do next year? What exciting do you have planned for next year?
I have the whole caravan thing. Why does Derek keep texting you? Derek, Derek's I got some. It is Derek. What do we have exciting to do? We have the campouts and stuff.
What is it? I can't even repeat that out loud.
Derek. So, all right. So, since Derek is on here, he's sending keto recipes and stuff. We had me and Lisa were talking to our kids about trying to lose weight next year because, good God, I've gotten big.
It's a must. It's not a try.
So we talked to the kids and said, "Hey, let's try a Biggest Loser through the family." And some of them said, "Yeah." Someone said, "Nah." Someone
But
said, "We'll do
Paul's
it."
not like a serious, full-on Biggest Loser. Like, we're not intense like that. Just encouraging one another on our journey because they all want to lose weight too. But they all said
Then we get the call today on the way down, dropping through all that traffic, that Derek and Autumn want to get on this new app and do the same thing.
so. We're on. It starts January 1.
So it starts January 1st, and we're going to kick their butts.
No, don't talk.
That one's going to be serious. So, just like cornhole, I'm going to beat them. I'm going to lose more weight. I have more weight to lose probably. So that's a good start.
Possibly.
So who's going to lose weight this year? That's kind of like I can't wait till next year starts so we can all lose weight. So, but yeah, I've got to the point where it's been miserable for me. So yes, it's time to start eating better and try to lose a little weight. But I'm still going to eat. I still want to eat. I like to eat.
We need to not eat late, and you need to not eat so much. That's not a criticism.
I don't eat that much. I just eat French fries and bread and ice cream.
Carbs are bad.
Ice cream, the ice cream hall.
Let me tell you a little story. Speaking of ice cream, because he couldn't believe it.
She walked out of an ice cream shop yesterday.
Last night.
I thought they were going to arrest us.
It's a Kilwins, and there's like Kilwins at all the little touristy places. And we were in, I don't know how you say it, Beaufort, maybe South Carolina, Beaufort, I don't know, whatever. We had pizza. We shared a small pizza, and we had salads.
Pizza was amazing, by the way.
The salad was good. And then on the way in, because you had to park, 100 miles away and walk. There was a Kilwins that has like the ice cream and the fudge and the pralines that smell like a little piece of heaven. And right out front, because mint chocolate chip is the best ice cream ever, right out front, they have a limited edition holiday flavor peppermint ice cream. So it's like
she almost knocked over the sign going in there.
So it's like mint flavored or vanilla, I don't know, ice cream. It was white and it had little pieces of like peppermint candy in it, which I love, but you don't really get that except at Christmas time. I'm like, cool. So I'm going to stop and get just like a kid's cup, whatever the smallest little quantity I can of this ice cream. And we go in and I look in the whole freezer. Mind you, the sign is still on the sidewalk. And there's one right up behind the ice cream counter that says limited time. Peppermint ice cream special.
Inside the ice cream.
Yeah, and a little tag like hanging in the thing. But I don't see it. So I said, you don't have any more peppermint ice cream? I don't know. I have to go check in the back. He says, well, even if not, they have mint chocolate chip. I said,
the mint chocolate chip actually pretty good. It's nice and green.
Chip. I want a peppermint. So she came back and she said, nope, we used it all. I said, okay, thanks. He said, you really not go get ice cream?
And they had something cool in there.
I really didn't. I walked out of an ice cream store and I did not get even a bite of anything.
They have this chocolate thing, like the chocolate that comes down, you dip your food and stuff in. They had
like those nasty things at Golden Corral that kids stick their fingers in.
The bubbles up and they put their waffle cone or whatever it was on the top of it and it makes chocolate on the inside of your cone, which was pretty cool. Slick. So I thought that was what she's going to get with this confetti, whatever she was going to get out of there. And she said, I'm going to leave. And I thought, no way. It smelled amazing in there too.
It did smell really amazing. That's the pralines cooking that smelled so good.
No, it was the waffle cones.
That's right, Joyce. Unless you can find a way to make sugar-free Cherry Delight.
Yeah, I ate my last Cherry Delight.
You might could do it though.
You could do like
sugar-free Cool Whip. They make sugar-free or no sugar added cherry pie filling.
And it's called no flavor added. There's no flavor.
No, it's good. I don't know. We'll have to see.
So we'll see.
Literally went to Kilwins today in Destin. So Hank, did they have peppermint ice cream? Probably not. And I'm probably the only weirdo that wanted it, but I know it would have been good.
Lisa thinks it's a try again thing.
I know, right?
I'm gonna do it. We did it. We did the keto thing for a while, and we lost a lot of weight. And you know what? We actually felt better. So I think I'm going to start doing that again.
I think we're just going to try to cut down the carbs. I'm a carbaholic. I can admit it.
I'm a foodaholic.
No, just really like carbs. Weekend RVing. Hello.
He said I didn't look. I went.
For the fudge brownie. So at the one at home, they have like chocolate covered marshmallows on a stick. You know, like the big
on a stick.
the big marshmallows like that on a stick. Last night, and maybe they have them at all the Kill ones. I guess because it just smelled. The praline smelled so heavenly. They had those marshmallows, but dipped in caramel. Oh, now that did sound amazing. Just saying.
We're on 95 now. No problems. Well, I mean, it's 8:30 at night, John. And you see, there's the problem.
Wait a minute, though. You're not even here, John Kenny.
No. He's all the way up north.
Nobody's going up north right now. It's
Everybody's
cold.
coming down, and it's what I told you the other day. If you northerners will stay up where you belong, because that's what was passing me, all the northerners. So if you guys will stay where you belong up there in the cold, we won't have to worry about you guys down here in the traffic. We'll see you tomorrow night, John.
Oh, Joyce has homemade peppermint bark in the fridge. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Peppermint is the way.
No.
It is the way. Yeah, carbs are not good. They're bad for you.
So, John, I have a question. Since you guys been gone for 4 or 5 days, does Rhonda still have to do, does it take her a long time to pack everything in your suitcases? Because I know travel day takes you guys 3 days for her to get everything ready in the camper.
Yeah, but that's because she has to secure everything in the RV. I'm pretty sure just to go on an airplane, it doesn't take that long.
John, tell us the truth. Does it take her a long time to pack?
Lisa Pink's giving you hell. Right here.
Oh, you skipped. Somebody.
While I was up here.
Yes, somebody passed me, Lisa. Yes.
A lot of people passed.
They passed me on the shoulder.
They passed every which way.
I had a guy, this is no joke. We are in traffic, and I can see him camera. Well, I love that camera because I can block people a lot of times. He got in the right-hand lane, not the right-hand lane, the right shoulder, and he came up 4 cars, and he got in behind me. And I went, you're not doing that again. So I kept an eye on him, trying to keep an eye on the traffic. And as he would get over in that right shoulder, I'd scoot over a little bit. Scoot over. So, yeah, I was passed on the shoulder. But, yeah, I drive the speed limit.
Like
I drive the speed limit.
Maniacs out there. And the further south you go, the worse they are.
Yes. Once they hit that Florida line, Georgia today, they were really, really bad. And when you hit that Florida line, it's just, I mean, it is right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. It's like, it's crazy.
Hank says no on the peppermint too.
Yes, see?
I'm just saying there is, okay.
Let's give a thumbs up thing again.
My favorite dessert at a restaurant.
There it is.
It's a chocolate thunder from Down Under from Outback, which doesn't involve peppermint, I know, but they have the best brownies and homemade hot fudge sauce. But if you could put a scoop of Breyer's mint chocolate chip on that bad boy.
You know, it's kind of funny we're talking about going on a diet and you keep talking about ice cream.
Talking about peppermint.
Well, peppermint is not good. A lot of sugar.
Peppermint's not bad. I could put peppermint. I can put sugar-free peppermint in my coffee. Doesn't have to have sugar just because it's peppermint.
John Kenny said, take a guess. I know, John. I understand. It takes her a long time to get ready.
Y'all leave Rhonda alone.
They're only horrible in Florida.
They are. It's terrible in Florida. I think it's because all the people from up north that drive like crazy people retire in Florida. I'm just saying.
But I'm going to tell you what, we went to dinner tonight, and it's not even season yet, and we went to dinner at 4 o'clock.
We thought we were doing good. We're going to stroll in at 4 o'clock. We'll sit wherever we want. We'll be leaving when everybody starts coming in. Oh,
that place was.
There was a wait at 4.
So I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Villages. We just stopped in the Villages and ate. It's crazy out there. It is crazy. Who is calling you now?
That's going to be one of your children.
That's Emily.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she can wait.
I'll tell her.
But anyway, Villages. We went to, what's that place called?
Cody's.
We went in there at 4 o'clock. We had to wait a few minutes, get sat down, seated. And by the time we got done eating, it was lined up outside. That is just crazy. And I'm gonna tell you what.
They drive like crazy people in those golf carts.
We almost got run over by. I guess they have 72-volt golf carts
in the parking lot.
Nothing worse Then I'm flying through there, honking a horn
goodness.
at you in their golf cart. It's like, dude, I mean, come on. But there's more golf carts here than at a golf course.
Well, yeah, there's more golf carts than cars over in that area. And they drive like lunatics in a golf cart. Like, I thought the one guy, he came and went around the curb. I thought he was going to turn it over.
But they're going to roll out.
But
I'd have just laughed and
kept on
waved as I
going,
went by. So,
but we had to get out
but
of
yeah,
his
the
way.
Village is a pretty cool little place. Everything here is accessible by golf cart. They have golf carts from, just our regular golf carts that you see on the golf courses, to these jacked up golf carts, to these ones that look like old trucks and cars, LEDs underneath them. They even have a bridge, I think it's just for golf carts. It goes over the main road. So
it
can
looks
see
like
them
a
all
walking
going
bridge,
over.
but it's
So
for golf carts.
it is a pretty cool little place. And if you like live music, there was music at Cody's where we ate. We came outside, there was music, and there was music in another restaurant that we heard. So I don't know if it's every night, but it's just music and music and music and music. But it's like a party every single night. And tonight was what is tonight? Wednesday. So as busy as it was,
it's hump day.
it was pretty
in
cool.
the Villages. Just saying. I do love the Villages too, Lisa. The idea of being able to just take my golf cart to the grocery store or to the doctor's office or to Lowe's.
And I didn't realize the Villages were as big as they were. We were here, 2 weeks ago, and we were meeting some friends to eat, and we had to drive all the way around because my navigation wanted to take us through the Villages. We can't go
through the neighborhoods.
Villages.
But then somebody told us all we had to do was say we're visiting somebody, and they'd let us in. But in our world, that probably wouldn't have worked.
But I'm gonna tell you what, it took me 15 minutes to go all the way around that thing. So it's a pretty big place. So custard, milk dud, Whopper, Supreme, my favorite. But I'm saying no.
I do like Whoppers.
I think it needs to stay still. Got to save room for summer s'mores. No, I'm not a s'mores fan.
I like the marshmallows and the Hershey bars. I can take or leave the graham crackers. I just eat the graham crackers to hold it all together.
Definitely laugh. The pineapple for sure. Yeah, that's. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that kind of. I'm not going to get into the Villages and the pineapple and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is fun to eat in there. Eat at the Villages. A lot of food.
Oh, Smoot's handing out jambalaya. Don't you wish you were home?
Yeah, because I have a couple more days I can eat that.
I don't know, Joanne. When are you coming in February? You have to text me. Tell me when you're coming in February. Because we are going home for February.
No, end of February.
End of February.
But we're only coming home for a minute to get on a plane and fly out to Vegas to bowl.
She's coming to Florida. Depending on when she's here, we might be here if it's early enough.
I got a gallon pack of jambalaya. I mean, I got to eat it before the first of the year.
Just pick the rice out.
So you got to get it to me. Hope you fly to the Village to visit brother. That's what you were just reading there. You can rent a golf cart for like $50 a day. I'm not paying $50 a day for a golf cart. No way in the world.
No, but I did meet a lady when we were here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I was getting my feet done, and this lady beside me moved down here. They live in the Villages. They retired and sold their place on Long Island and moved down here. And I said, you take your golf cart everywhere? And she said, well, pretty much. We got rid of one of our cars because we only need one now. We take the golf. She said, I take the golf cart to the grocery store. If we're going to dinner, if we're going to Lowe's, we're going pretty much anywhere, even doctor's appointments. But if we're going somewhere like she's coming to get her nails done, that was somewhere she had to drive. So she did have her one car, but they sold the other car because they didn't really need it once they got to the Villages. So that's kind of cool.
The bad thing is, like today, it was kind of cool. It was 60-some degrees. So Lisa would have to have her little plastic on around the whole thing, the windshield up. And if she lived here, of course, I mean, she's got a coat on. We're inside, jacket on right now. It's not even cold. So
I'm warm now. I just don't feel like taking my jacket off, but it was cold when we were out earlier. And we had to sit outside at the restaurant.
John, tell her how cold it is up in Rhode Island.
No.
Yeah.
It's too cold for me.
It's 60.
Oh, Brunswick's too would be good, Brian Smoot.
Where is it? It is 60 degrees right now, John. So you tell her how cold it is where you are. John, the check-in today. Yeah, the check-in was pretty easy, straightforward, but we had to sit up there and talk for 30 minutes or so at check-in.
I don't know what the guy's name was that parked us. He was very nice though.
But
and we did get to see Kim, and we went to the post office and got Jimmy's package. So yeah, it was uneventful. And we've got some neighbors 2 doors down.
That as soon as I pull in, I get this text that says, "Welcome to the neighborhood," or say whatever you said. So that's kind of freaky when you pull in and somebody's got cameras on you already. So, John, turn your cameras off.
He said it's only 50 where he is. That's not so cold.
Mm-hmm. It's 60 and you're cold.
For Rhode Island? 50 is warm, I believe. I should think it should be snowing this time of year.
Lisa Pink says she loves some Brunswick stew. So there you go, Brian. You need to make enough for... Hey, Lisa, you need to make sure that... God, what's her name? I just lost a blank. The closers.
Andre?
Yeah. They make their thing on the rotisserie thing again. That was pretty good last year for Endless. So if they're coming, you need to make sure they sign up and they get that again.
And Dave, don't be bragging about how warm it is where you are. It's almost rude.
Yeah, but you're coming up north in just a couple of weeks, so you're gonna feel the cold.
You're just going to Tampa though.
It's still gonna be
35 in northern Illinois. No.
Now we did go home, and we've had the air conditioner on for almost a year now. We went home last week for Christmas, and it got down to 20 degrees one night, and we had to turn the heat on. Smell that thing burning up all that.
I bet stuff. I can count on one hand the number of times we've had our furnace on in this RV.
How many?
Less than 5. Well, okay, that might be a lie because we have been to Indiana a couple times when it was cold. But
you know what the best way to winterize? We use
our furnace very often.
You know what the easiest way to winterize a camper is? Go south.
True
you want
story.
to winterize. God, it's raining again. So tired of rain. Brian says, "Don't worry, I have a huge pot."
Yeah, he's making Brunswick stew for Endless.
I'm not.
Jimmy's not a Brunswick stew guy.
It's too much stuff. I don't like.
It's too much like soup, is what it is, because he doesn't like soup because he's a weirdo.
Well, I don't like a lot of things together. So if you know us, we've had people give me trays with dividers in it because I don't like my food to touch.
For real, a friend of ours that Thanksgiving one year, you know, the old, I don't think they're like this anymore, but when I was a kid in elementary school, the old lunch trays, it had like the little compartment for your silverware and then the, you know, ones for your main dish and your sides. Somebody gave him one of those at Thanksgiving one year.
I eat one thing at a time. I put one thing on my plate. I'll finish everything up. Then I'll get the next thing. I'll finish that up and I'll get the next thing. Now,
Smoot says.
Now, I am getting better. Some things do touch a little bit now.
Well, he eats the jambalaya. I mean, that's things mixed together.
No, I'm just saying, like my plate, like today, there was French fries on my steak today. And
he can say that all he wants. However, if we all sit down for a meal, like at your house,
I'm only getting one thing on my plate at a time.
He will not worry about anything touching anything because he only gets one thing on there at a time.
My mashed potatoes go on first. I eat my mashed potatoes. Then I'll get the corn. I'll eat the corn.
Those need to be mixed together.
No. Who mixes mashed potatoes and corn?
Go ahead. Show me some hands. Who mixes the mashed potatoes and corn? Oh, yeah.
Nobody.
It's a thing.
Nobody.
It's a thing.
It's a Dinwiddie thing over in Virginia, I guess.
It's not a Dinwiddie thing.
There's nobody mixes those two together.
Smoot does. He ain't from Dinwiddie.
You're talking Smoot. Smoot.
Who else on here mixes mashed potatoes? Does the corn go in with the mashed potatoes?
No.
It's like that thing at KFC.
No.
It's a mashed potato bowl with corn, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and a little piece of chicken on top. No. Sean Stevens says yes.
See, you guys are just saying that now just to say it.
See? Me.
See, Joyce, no
Joyce
way.
Nichols.
There you go. And Tiffany with your hose pipe. You have no idea what we're even talking about.
Hey, leave her alone. Karen says her brother does. See,
sweet potatoes.
I'm just, mashed potatoes, peas, and gravy. I'm not really okay, can we talk about peas? I don't know how this conversation got here, but
I'm a succotash fan. I'll put those two together. I'll put lima beans and corn together.
Peas need to be fresh or frozen. They can't be smushy like in a can. I can't do it. But I've never had a mix of mashed potatoes and gravy, so it might be good.
Autumn says yes.
You got a lot of thumbs up there on the mashed potatoes and corn.
You guys are weird, man.
No.
Weird.
You're the weird one.
Weird. Who mixes that kind of stuff together?
Yes. Some things just go together.
Like, here you go. How about ketchup and macaroni and cheese? Yeah.
I don't think that's a commonality, but
No, she doesn't get macaroni and cheese and put ketchup on it.
No.
But she
So
makes.
wait a minute. So here's how it
Oh.
started. We used to have mac and cheese. If we had ketchup, if we had meatloaf, and I'm from the tomato sauce ketchup topped meatloaf side of the world, not gravy on meatloaf. And so the ketchup from the meatloaf would get in the mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese, not homemade, because that would not.
There can only be one.
Homemade mac and cheese would not be the same with ketchup, and I don't pour it all over it, but it's okay if it gets mixed in together.
She mixes it together.
I do not.
Food isn't made to be mixed together. If it was made to be mixed together,
it all comes out.
It would be
same.
called goulash or something. You know, it's just.
Yes, Joe Schreiber.
What did she say?
Yes, pickles and a grilled cheese.
Yes, I do like pickles and a grilled cheese.
Yes.
I do that. We learned that from the bowling alley. There was a lady there. She was making one of them thick grilled cheese sandwiches, and she said, "You ever had it with pickles in it?" It's like, ew, no. Pickles and grilled cheese on time.
Smoot says French fries and mayo.
Yes, I do that.
I don't like mayo.
And curry powder.
I don't like mayo.
Yes. Matter of fact, I was going to ask the lady today for mayonnaise for my
you almost knocked my Christmas tree over.
For my French fries, but she never came back, so I had to use A1 sauce for my French fries. So
I know. What the hell? Weren't we just talking about losing weight in 4 days?
But we could talk about this right now because we can all talk about this until it gets here. So
all right, French fries and ranch.
I think we need to have we need to have a FindUsCamping Biggest Loser.
Well, we have this group here that
a big group.
Here's the name that Autumn gave our group on our app, guys. Let me look it up so I tell you the right thing. My phone's gonna die.
Can you imagine Lisa's phone dying? She's never on it.
FindUsCamping.
She's getting ready to call you out, Autumn.
She'll say it before me because I can't get the stupid thing to come up. My phone's getting dumb. It's gonna die.
Autumn, tell her what it is. She can't get it there.
It's like Find Us Fit and something groups.
Autumn.
Dang it.
Shepherd's pie. No, that is one of the most disgusting things there ever was.
Look at John Kenny. He said that once. We didn't answer him. He'll say it again. Yes, we will go to Doja's before this.
Oh, I'm going to Doja's. I'm going to
down.
Doja's tomorrow. Get my chicken tenders and my donut. I don't even like donuts that much.
Dude, yeah, for sure. And John Kenny, did you know that they have another location now too, in Brooksville?
How come everybody's saying shepherd's pie? That's disgusting stuff there.
No, it's quite tasty.
French fries.
Find us thin and sexy. That's what we're gonna be. French Tiffany, fries. We'll send you a text. Made with beef, not lamb. I don't like lamb, so I'm not really gonna have something made with lamb.
I'll tell you what, we got some people that hang out with us eat some nasty stuff.
You're just a weirdo.
Who eats kimchi? That is
Derek.
Good that's good for your diet. It's real good for you because you won't eat it.
I'll eat it if it's made out of cucumbers, but I'd rather just eat the cucumbers.
I love some kimchi now. So my stepmother, I had a Korean stepmother, and we went over to Germany. As soon as we got there, she made some kimchi, and she dug a hole in the backyard, and she put it in the ground. And 2.5 years, we got ready to leave. She opened it up. We dug it up, and she pulled it up, and she hit that thing and opened it. And you could just hear and smell the goodness come out of that thing.
It doesn't smell good at all.
Oh my God!
There's no.
Ugh. Oh, the longer it sat, the more it just got. Oh yes.
John said we're gonna call it Weigh-In Wednesday now.
Hey, we can do that
Wednesday.
But yeah, kimchi. If you guys haven't had it, maybe I'll make some for the campouts. Everybody can just smell that savory smell. And yes,
you know what? Then you need to have one of the kids make it. And
Brian Smoot, hold on.
We're not having that in the camp.
Brian, I need your help, buddy.
Like
what is there?
I don't know what black pudding is, and
what do you not eat, Brian?
I was gonna say I feel like Brian eats everything.
There's got to be something. Liver.
He'll eat rotten kimchi, but not good food. Yes.
Who said that?
Lisa Pink.
What is good food? Shepherd's pie?
Ugh. Mashed potatoes and corn.
No, I'll eat mashed potatoes and corn.
No,
mashed potatoes, corn. Mashed potato, corn. I'm not mixing that stuff up. It's not going to happen.
Who's coming to Tampa? We need to get back on track.
Raw tomatoes. That's the only thing you want to eat is a raw tomato?
It's a texture thing. I had a salad the other night at Outback. no tomatoes, but tangy tomato dressing. And the waitress called me out on it.
Oh, that was funny.
And I said, yeah, I know, but
Ketchup.
It's a texture thing. I like ketchup, tomato soup, tomato sauce, salsa. I just cannot eat a raw tomato. The texture is just, it's like raw oysters. Ooh, can't do that either.
Brian can eat those, I guarantee it.
I'm sure he does.
So raw tomatoes is the only thing, Brian. Can't imagine that.
I lost the lens out of this.
Give me the daggone thing. We just got it.
I'm sure it's in my chair.
I refuse to eat something that's rotted in someone's backyard. It's not someone's, it's your own backyard.
I found it.
It's in your own backyard. We don't plant it in somebody else's backyard. And you don't have to let it sit for 2 or 3 years. We were making it, right away and eating it.
We would make it and keep it in the refrigerator. And Jimmy doesn't eat cabbage, so traditional kimchi is cabbage. He doesn't eat cabbage, so there's that. But they also make it out of cucumbers. So we would make it out of cucumbers.
And you have to slice the cucumbers, the thin, whatever, not the long way.
And he would try to say, I haven't been in that kimchi. And this was at the house. Like, I could smell it when I came around the corner. I know you've been into it because it smells.
If you haven't had it, you guys need to try it. Seriously?
Mm.
You don't like it because it's spicy.
I don't like it because it smells bad. And it tastes bad.
I'm a yes on oysters. So does that mean you like oysters?
He likes oysters.
Fried oysters are okay.
Eat tomatoes like an orange.
Ugh.
Your plant's outside, John Kenny? Yeah, it is raining.
Check your cameras.
It's been raining since we got here pretty much.
Oh, no. Sauerkraut.
Oh, love sauerkraut.
When we were dieting and doing the keto thing, we would stop at food trucks. We would stop at truck stops. And I would get a hot dog without the bread, and I would just get the hot dog and the mustard. And she would come out with this thing with this that
yum.
smelled
mustard with
kimchi,
hot mustard.
Kimchi smelled like
and
roses.
Sauerkraut.
And
Yes.
she opened that up. I had to roll the window. I'm about to hurl
Makes
outside.
my mouth water. Love sauerkraut.
Oh God, it's disgusting.
Rhubarb plants. Pick them and dip them in sugar.
I've heard of rhubarb.
I have never had rhubarb.
I thought we had.
I've never had rhubarb. Not in a pie. I've never had rhubarb. I can't say that I do or don't like it. Never had it.
No, sauerkraut is not basically the same as kimchi. There's no way in the world.
Oh, well, it is. It's pickled cabbage.
Hey, who eats scrapple? Derek. I know he does because we did that at the horse farm that year. We made all that scrapple.
Yes, please, Joyce, make sauerkraut and kielbasa. Please. Yes.
Can you? All right. Once again, I like to eat things separate. Can you separate the sauerkraut and the kielbasa?
Well, yeah. After you cook them together, you can pick the sausages out if you want them.
You guys are crazy.
Serious business, though. So look, in 2 weeks at the next live, we're going to talk about Tampa and all things Tampa. And so I'm telling you this because we will be at the show. We will be staying at the show. So if there's something you would like for us to check out for you while we are there, be it an RV
wow,
or
she just changed the subject fast.
Product. Well, it's getting close to 9, and I know you're going to turn to a pumpkin tonight. So I just want you guys to be thinking ahead of time. So if there's something you want us to see, if there's a product or something you've been wanting to know about, we can check it out while we're there.
I think there's going to be a lot of different and new type of floor plans coming up this year. You're going to see some wild looking stuff, I think. I think they're pulling out some stops here.
I think they might. So anyhow,
just saying, not saying we know this for a fact.
I'm not trying to take the food conversation away because we can certainly go back to it. I just wanted to give you all time to prep for in 2 weeks because it'll be right before the Tampa show.
Who's coming to Tampa? Anybody?
Hello.
Anybody? Hello?
John Kenny, you better be coming. You live right here. Yeah, berries, are y'all coming? Susan Taylor. Our pod 202 with couch, not table. Can I go back later and see these comments?
Email us.
Yes, Susan, do that if you don't mind.
We'll do a video on it for you. Because I like the little R pods.
They're
we
cool.
were big
The
Forest
R
River
pods
people.
are cool. So yeah, if they have one there, we'll go do like a little video on it, a tour of it.
New floor plans. Yes.
What new floor plans you
There's
want
going
to
to
see,
be a
Tiffany?
lot of new floor plans.
Uh-huh.
And Dave, I know you're going to. I know you're going to Tampa.
Don't say no. You know daggone well you're going.
As of
John
tonight,
Kenny, you just got a new camper. And you got a second camper.
And I think he's talking about getting a third one.
Yes.
How many campers do you need, John?
Well, he needs 2 to be stationary at his 2 places, summer and winter, and 1 to travel with.
But you guys think about it. If she wants to go starts talking about Tampa now. If there's something you want us to see, if you want us to video
Not
for you,
us to see, but like if there's
I mean, we have
something
to
you
see
want
it
to
first.
see.
So,
well, no, but like if there's some new product or something, like Susan said about this RPod,
emails at
shoot us an
FindUsCamping@gmail.com,
and then I'll be good and have a notepad at the next live so I can write down these things.
Lisa was one of the people that when I first met her was the most organized person I've ever met. She used to be able to do 2 or 3 things at one time. Now, I don't know if she can chew gum and walk anymore. It's like
it's menopause brain.
Oh God, here we go.
It's a thing.
Everything's a thing nowadays.
I think the problem is I just got so good at blocking out the kids when they were fighting and being obnoxious that now I just block out things because I don't want to be bothered.
Driving down the road and she says, and we get to where we're going, I said, did you look that up?
I love the Jayco's, John Kenny. Oh, are we going this Saturday?
Where are we going?
To look at a camper. Yes. It is a real thing, Jimmy Cox.
What's a real thing? Oh, of course Lisa's going to say that. Everybody always sides to this Lisa. Why?
Because I know things.
Mm-hmm.
I try to take you with me, but you just don't always want to come.
What's Autumn saying? The
truth hurts.
We had date tonight and discussed our Tampa plan. Planning to come, but we need to lock down logistics. You always have to lock down some logistics.
She was busy checking out her Spirit flight. So has anybody ever flown Spirit? Is it good, bad, or otherwise? Right, Joe?
That was so...
And I am still traumatized by you trying to do my hair.
So let me tell you,
I have nightmares.
So for Christmas, I bought her all kinds of new stuff that she can do her hair with. All this new flat iron stuff.
I can use my arm now, so I can do things.
Thank God.
I can do things.
So everything was on sale, which was great. So she got a new flat iron. She got a new hair dryer. Products to go in your hair.
They haven't even shipped.
So she's going to be able to do her own hair now. So hopefully all this will be good to go. So she'll be straight with us.
I've been able to do my own hair for a bit now.
Yes, you have. So
I even went paddleboarding in the Keys.
Yes, Derek. Thanks, buddy. Her side still hurts where she fell off.
My side does not hurt from that anymore. But I did go paddleboarding and I did fall in, but I got up anyway.
Derek, did you get up on a paddleboard?
He did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
You did not. Derek got up. He fell back in, but he got up.
Mm-hmm. He did better than I did. I will give him that.
Mm-hmm.
I made it back to help. Where were you? Dude, I was...
I know. I fell in, couldn't reach the bottom, couldn't pull myself up because I got a bum shoulder. And this clown is like way over there somewhere. If it weren't for Derek, I would still be out there kicking, trying to get to shallow water.
If Emma was here, she would understand. I was going out to sea. I couldn't paddle fast enough. I'd paddle and the wind would blow me out to sea. I'd paddle and it would blow me out to sea. Whoever invented a paddleboard should be shot. Kayak is
You were sitting on the paddleboard, so it's no different than a kayak.
You know how uncomfortable that was sitting on my knees on a paddleboard? Those things are terrible. Kayak. Only kayaks. So
how to buy or not buy a used RV. If you want to video the experience. How to buy. Oh, video you Saturday. So don't do it this way. This is bad. Yeah, that's what Emma kept saying. It's taking me out. It's taking me out.
That's how I felt. So, but anyway.
Oh, well.
All right, guys. So this is officially our last live this year.
Oh, it is. We should have done something fun and exciting.
We did. They got to see us.
Oh, lucky them. Look at my old Christmas tree. Isn't it cute? Santa's turned sideways because he was out in the middle of the room.
It's Lisa's driving.
But he has to sit up there. It has to sit up there when we travel so it doesn't fall over. And then Jimmy says it's got to come down this week. So, can I ask that real quick? 1 and 2, because this is a big controversy. Does the tree have to come down? Number 1.
It's not controversial for me. I don't care.
No, not between us. Number 1, if your tree and decorations have to come down before the new year. Number 2, comment 2, if you have to wait till after the new year to take them down. And go.
John Kenny, 1 or 2, not after.
Words are tough.
You
could just say before.
Just say before or after.
Whatever makes you happy.
Before or after.
Okay, that's after. Yeah, I know. Autumn. That's the way I am. I didn't even know it was a thing. And
hey, our Christmas tree sat up for like 6 months one year at home.
The manager at our bank, I don't remember which way she went. It was like, oh, it's bad luck to leave it up past the new year, or it's bad luck to take it down before the new year. I don't remember which way it was. And then the more people I asked, like, people have, it's a thing. It has to be one way or the other. I'm like, I just take it down when I have a minute to do it.
So here's the biggest one. This is really get it going. Before or after Thanksgiving?
After. Let's finish Thanksgiving and then we can do Christmas. We can put it up on Thanksgiving that evening if you want, but not before.
It doesn't make a difference to me. Oh, well.
John, after was 2. You said after and then 1.
John's lost. After Thanksgiving.
Bad luck to take it down before. See?
Bad luck to take it down before old Christmas.
Bad luck to take it down.
See, Joanne, we did that when we had our old house. We had our house. Lisa had a tree that sat in our.
It's like in a little hallway.
There was our living room, a formal living room, if that's what you want to call it. And she would decorate it for every season. So when Christmas was over, she was starting to decorate it for what else comes up next?
Valentine's Day.
And then after that, she'd do St. Patrick's Day or whatever those were coming up. So, and I thought about doing it with this tree, but it's got snow on it, and I don't want to see snow.
And it drops glitter, and Jimmy can't stand glitter.
Oh,
it drops glitter everywhere. It's
glitter is like food touching. We had a friend one time send us a Christmas card, and I opened it up, and glitter was all in it, and it spilled all over me. Drove me crazy.
Listen to Autumn. According to Christian tradition, January 6th marks the day of the 3 kings actually arrived in Bethlehem after Jesus was born. So this day signals the official end of the Christmas celebrations. Huh.
Where did autumn come from?
Huh. Take it down after Little Christmas? It's Little Christmas.
Brian, I got your email.
Old Christmas. I'd love to know how I always left my tree up until after Christmas. See, it's so crazy.
It's funny how people do different things. Now,
January 6th.
I will tell you, when we were living in our house, we would drive up and down the road, and I would see Christmas lights in March, April, July, August. It's like, these people ever going to take these things down?
I don't know. That's wild.
So
it's crazy.
But yeah, so we're not going to keep you guys held up much longer. Unless you guys want us to keep talking, we can keep talking all night. Because it's just,
you could turn into a pumpkin tonight.
It's just raining, so we can't do anything. But Derek talked us into a new toy. Of course, we couldn't use it today.
Apparently, we're supposed to be able to use it for a webcam. However, we might need to do a little.
Well, it was working, but I think it died because I didn't have it plugged. The battery didn't. We didn't charge it up all the way. So we got this new Osmo Pocket thing here. So this is going to hopefully get us a lot more video and footage while we're out and about doing things. So we're going to hopefully get a lot more videos for you guys. Of course, when we're in the Tampa show, this is going to be a lot easier for us to video the campers that you guys want to see. Instead of me bringing my big camera. Of course, I'll bring my big one, but this is...
My shoulder hurts carrying that big one around.
We're really hoping this is going to get the footage that you guys want. We're going to start doing some more like everyday vlogging or everyday talking what's going on. And
since it has this wrist strap, you don't forget about me laying it down and leaving it somewhere.
Yes, she does that.
I
So
left my tumbler at Hershey. Thank God it was a FindUsCamping tumbler, and somebody texted me and told me where it was.
So anyway, we're going to do a lot more this first of the year. We already got that planned. We're going to do a lot of videoing on the crawl next year. So for all you guys that don't make the crawl, you'll see what you're missing. Hopefully we do a lot more lives and a lot more of everything at the campouts. The campouts, I'm working with a lot of people right now.
I think you're going to have to order another extra battery for that thing.
I'm trying to work with a lot of people for the campouts to give you guys more value at the campouts. Our campouts are also going to be giving back to the community one day a week while we're there. We've already got that lined up at a couple of the campouts now. So anything that you guys think of on the campouts to make them better, more enjoyable for you, to make you want to keep coming back. I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, where you guys come at every camp out and you go, oh, it's time for cornhole. Oh, it's time for the Farkle tournament. Oh, it's time for dinner. Oh, it's time for this. We want to make things different every year, so you have no idea what to expect.
Something fun, something fun.
Different. So think about that if you can. Email us, Joyce, especially you. I know you come up with a lot of that stuff.
She said she just got a camera to video Frank's Adventures.
Frank's Adventures. Give us some ideas on other things that we can do to make them different. We just don't want the same old over and over and over again. So if you guys have ideas, help us.
Pink says bye.
Bye. Hope you feel better.
Good night. Have fun for your New Year's Eve party.
So
Smoot's going to retire in 25 so he can play with you more.
Oh boy. So anyway, everybody's getting tired. Everybody's coming off here, but yes, please help us give some ideas. I want to come up with some fun games. Our kids been sending us some TikTok and Instagram things of different.
Some of the games they find are inappropriate, I do believe, but a lot of them look like cool stuff to try.
So we're just trying to come up with different ideas. So if you guys can help us out, email us, text us, call us, whatever you guys have to, just
short video competition.
Short video. Like.
Good night, John. Short video competition. Good night. You're not so far away, North Carolina. Night, John. Still in 95. We'll see you tomorrow, I think. All right, Joyce, you'll have to give us some more details about the short video competition, but you can email us or text us.
Call us.
Call us.
All right, well, we're going to go off here. This is the last one for this year, and I guess we will see all of you guys next year in the new year.
Yep. 2 weeks.
So let's try to make next year memorable. And 2 weeks from now, we will be coming live from where, Tampa?
Here.
Back here. So we're still here.
But maybe we'll be like outside or somewhere fun by the pool or something. We'll have to see. Maybe something different.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. Y'all
Good
have a good
night.
night and safe travels out there on 95 if you're out there, guys. Y'all have a good night. Who are these people?